There's a move right now to shrink the size of city government in Jacksonville. Legislation will be introduced next week that would reduce the number of members of Jacksonville City Council, taking it from 19 members down to 14. News4Jax reporter Jim Piggott is live at City Hall, where he talked with some council members who want to see this happen and others who say it's a mistake. Jim.
Mary, here's exactly what would happen, or at least how this would work. It would have to be approved by a voter referendum. And if that happens, well, you would actually have less say on who would represent you on the city council. Because right now you vote for your district councilman, but you can vote for those at the 5 at-large seats. If this passes, well, you'd only be able to vote for one council member.
This colorful map is how Jacksonville City Council districts are divided. There are 14 of them. People living in each district vote for their council representative. On top of that, there are 5 at-large city council seats in the city that we all vote on. There is now talk of getting rid of those 5 seats. Councilman Garrett Dennis says Jacksonville's 19-member city council is just too much.
I think government is just too big. I mean, we're always talking about how do we reduce government, how do we cut the bureaucracy. This is one way to allow the voters to weigh in on how they want their legislative body, their city council, to operate with a reduced number of elected representatives.
The current system has been in place since 1968 when Jacksonville's government consolidated. Dennis also says by making this change, the city council could save nearly $1 million a year in salaries and other administrative costs. Money, he says, that could go to other services. It would not be a simple process because it would take a vote by the public to make it happen. And if it's approved, it wouldn't go into effect until 2031, thereby allowing the current at-large council members to finish out their terms. You can imagine the idea is not sitting well with some of them. Councilman Matt Carlucci, who is a candidate for mayor, has this to say.
I think the founding fathers of consolidation had a right, have 14 districts, but have the 5 at-large to help balance so that there's always council members looking at the big picture and not just a district.
Other at-large council district members agree, including Council President Sam Newby and Finance Chairman Ron Salem. They say the city is better represented with at-large members who have the entire city in mind, not just one area.
This bill will be introduced next week at City Council on Tuesday night. Garrett is also introducing another bill that would actually change the city elections, moving them from spring until fall. We're live at City Hall. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.